The EDUCAS WJEC specification asks us to consider Aquinas' definition of internal and external acts and of real and apparent good. It is also useful within this section to consider the role of the law of double effect, especially as this becomes important when we move forward to study proportionalism. Aquinas understands moral behaviour to consist of both internal and external acts. An internal act is what we would call an intention. This means that it is important to weigh up the intention that a moral agent has as well as the action itself if we are to assess the goodness or badness of the action as a whole. The external act is the action itself, the event or behaviour that we can see. Therefore, whilst we can know using reason that to kill a person is an inherently bad or evil action, it is also important to know what the intention of the moral agent was when they did or did not kill. For example, Aquinas speaks of the act of killing in self-defense. If a moral agent were to kill another person, this would be a bad or evil act. Of this we can agree regardless of who does the killing or who it is that is killed. However, let's imagine that the moral agent killed because they were defending themselves from attack. Maybe the agent pushes the attacker away, but in so doing, the attacker is pushed down some steps and falls to their death. Alternatively, maybe the moral agent has a sword in their hands and is trying to parry the attacker's attempts to kill, and in so doing instead strikes and kills the attacker. In these instances, we might agree that killing itself is a bad thing, but the intent of the agent was never to kill. It was to preserve life, their own. So intention matters because the act of pushing or using the sword was to preserve life, and this they did, but they also killed. The agent is responsible for the action that they intended, not the one they did not. This is known as the law of double effect. There are two outcomes to the action of pushing the attacker away, so they are held responsible for the act that they intended.